Ja, einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Hier wieder zu NFL Madden 22. Ja, wir sind, glaube ich, jetzt in der. Ja, nein, wir sind in der vierten Regular Season Woche gegen Baltimore und wir haben ein Problem. Von Miller hat retired. Das ist natürlich ein richtig schöner Scheiß für die Defense, aber was willst du machen? Daher auf die Defense, die sowieso schon nicht so sattelfest war, hat jetzt ein Problem. Und dann kommt Lamar Jackson. Das passt mir gar nicht.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option, and he sneaks his way
Schon
forward only for a couple here, second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on two separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
Now Dobbins again on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This defense for the Broncos, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see.
So, bis jetzt hält die Defense mal lustigerweise. Aber er wird einen Scheiß machen. 3 and out? Oder gehen sie dafür? Sie gehen nicht dafür. Gut.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And the Broncos take over.
So.
And 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 20 carries, 111 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there.
Schneller, kurzer Pass. Auf. So, einmal gelaufen, zweimal geworfen, folgt Lauf. Uah. Das waren auch noch ein paar Yards. Der kam gut durch, ne, aber gehalten.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming.
Boah, okay, also Lauf.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's got his 6th
receiver,
that's Tim Patrick.
And das war so die.
Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, Kaepernick. On the slant, completes to Sutton. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
Also dieses Spiel habe ich aber auch nicht viel
On second down, it's Williams. And they'll get this
War mal ein
one to
guter
about
Lauf.
the 20-yard line. Quite the opening drive
Muss ja auch
punch
mal
they're
zeigen,
on right now.
dass man auch das kann, ne?
Saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me
So,
repeatedly.
jetzt
It's
versuchen wir
a
erstmal ein
big
paar Yards
man's
zu holen.
game, and it's not necessarily size. He's
Haben
talking about
wir.
playing some big boy
Knapp 5,
football.
4.
Line up, get leverage, knock people
Jetzt
back,
tippen.
and establish the run early.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jr.
Ja, da habe ich aber jetzt Angst gekriegt, dass ich gesackt werde, solange wie das gedauert hat.
On the year.
Das war nicht geil.
Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Ich glaube, im Moment habe ich mit dem Passing Game 100%ige Completion Rate, ne? Ich hätte richtig sehe. Ja, der Colin läuft quasi momentan.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
So.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch.
Also die O-Line von denen ist richtig stark.
Relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down and keep the sticks moving.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. And that false start certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Jackson going to find his running back here. It's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And I have to think that the Ravens are going to continue to find ways to get J.K. Dobbins the ball, and even more in the passing game this year. Just 18 catches as a rookie a year ago. Would not be surprised to see that number at least double in 2020.
Tackle for Loss oder? Haben 2 geholt.
2
Ja.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jackson, option right. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Super. Accepten wir natürlich.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now it's Jackson.
Ja,
Looking for
weg.
Bateman. He's got him
Ich glaube, er hat auch
complete.
mit
And he's
Maniat
out of
gemacht.
bounds as
Doch.
he gets this down at the 45.
Oder?
They stop him for only 3 that
Ja,
time,
bringt
and
uns
that'll
wieder eine
bring up
coole
4th down.
Angriffssituation.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when they run into big-time
Der
races.
war
Means they get out to a
easy
fast start.
hoch.
They're setting the pace, making the other team chase
Jetzt
down.
hätte auch hoch. Aber da gehen wir. Ui.
2 minutes on the clock.
Der Linebacker da in der Mitte, den hätte ich
7-0
gar nicht
ball game.
wirklich gesehen. Das war. Ui.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Oh,
You
next
and
is
Jonathan
first down.
Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And a run like that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. He ran for 1,000 yards at North Carolina.
Ja, ein Yard noch.
It was over 1,100 and 19 touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard rusher, Michael Carter, who was taken in the 4th round by the Jets. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne were taking over him. But many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back in the draft.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Und das noch ein bisschen ran.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. He gets away for 1. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
So, Timeout
Now the
nehmen.
Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
3rd and
As they'll stop it with
5.
just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He's got his tight end fan. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that
Das
time on
war
the
auf
catch
jeden
and
Fall
run.
gut.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Kaepernick now to throw.
Touchdown. Yes.
Bronco touchdown.
Sehr schön.
Patrick, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out.
Er war aber auch mehr als 2.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted
Also
in
in
that
Passverteidigung
future. What I mean
bei den
by that
Ravens,
is
puh,
they had a plan. Let's find a way
nie
to
wirklich
score
vorhanden.
here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll make the score 14 to zip.
Na komm. Ovi, Bovi. Geht es.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Zack, Pfosten getroffen. Ja, wir könnten 4-0 gehen, ne?
But a football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call him, the West Coast offense?
Hey, jetzt auch ein
Handoff. Serve as your
Tag
running play
gebrochen,
down.
der Rattensack.
As well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game. because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Roughing the Passer, ein bisschen spät dran, aber
so that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that. That's for
yay, interception.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Remember,
Also Interceptions kann ich echt gute Cornerbacks für. Also war die 6. 7. für die Saison schon. Na komm, ne. Die 8 Sekunden rennen wir noch mal gut ist. Bisschen für die Statistik. Haben wir 3, 4 Yards gemacht. Gut ist das. So, schöne Halbzeit. Ich bekomme den Ball, ne? Ja.
Broncos with a lead and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Johnson now returning. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ja, hätte man nicht unbedingt returnen müssen dafür, aber mein Job, ne?
So the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. On first down, Kaepernick. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
Ja, war noch schon mal ein paar Yards, ne? Also Holt hat Kaepernick echt einen guten Tag.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Fighting him off.
Und nächstes First Down. Zack.
67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak.
Oh, da war.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard down to the 31.
Ja, wollten sie blitzen, haben sie gemacht. Gehen wir noch ein.
On second down now, it's Williams. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Macht ja nichts.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, Touchdown. Oh, mega. Oh, da hat der Corner aber auch einen Fehler gemacht und wollte immer. Nice.
McManus now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Drive span 5 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Also in dem Spiel hier merkt man tatsächlich noch nicht so den Verlust von Von Miller. Aber ja. Guten Sack habe ich jetzt, glaube ich, aber auch noch nicht.
He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing
Ja, hab ich jetzt
opportunities.
aber Tackles
Now it
verpasst,
appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38.
Jetzt fängt an hier zu scramblen, okay.
Weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Jackson gonna run again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play,
Das müssen wir jetzt aufhalten. Da habe ich keinen Bock drauf.
At least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Jackson, catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Boah, ist der schnell.
There he goes right side.
Keine Chance.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Boah, ist der schnell.
Marquise Brown,
Tief.
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
So, jetzt heißt es Zeit runternehmen.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos about set to go on offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right
Mehr wollte ich nicht.
yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this
Das ist ja
point,
nichts, aber es gibt eine Flagge.
for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Okay.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19.
So, boah, der war standen. Ja, machen wir einen Touchdown. Im 4. haben wir die einen Touchdown gemacht, läuft. So, wir müssen noch ein bisschen Zeit von der Uhr nehmen.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Rushing Touchdown hat man noch keinen, nehmen wir.
Javonte Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal.
So, jetzt müssen wir halt gucken, dass wir Jackson nicht mehr groß laufen lassen.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Damit wir unser Goal hinkriegen.
So it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Das erste Mal, dass ich einen Job spiele in diesem Spiel und zack, läuft.
Continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Ja, und sie sind raus. Wir werden jetzt wohl nicht dafür gehen, also die gehen dafür.
Alright, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go, it's Jackson on 4th down.
Ja, wunderbar. Ein paar Yards haben sie gemacht, aber nein, haben sie nicht. Turnover und Downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams.
Na, Tackles gebrochen, 3 Yards gemacht, läuft.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall...
Also manchmal sind die Coaches Suggestions nicht so auf den was funktioniert Trip irgendwie. Ich kann heute Morgen die englische Sprache nicht pronouncen. I got no pronunciation. Übrigens. Ja, noch Touch. Komm, versuch mal, ob Patrick seinen dritten hinkriegt. Nein. Nicht im ersten.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick.
Ja, aber Sutton bekommt ihn dann auch knapp. Hat heute auch noch reingemacht. Ja, also ich habe gedacht, Baltimore wird wesentlich schwerer. Aber
pass right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown
Aber
passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he
easy
throws is
Snack.
going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point from McManus.
Jetzt sind leider nur 3
And
Minuten auf
that'll
der
increase
Uhr.
their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. Jackson
Aber wird werfen müssen.
now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown.
Marquise Brown is definitely a guy who can take the top off of a defense and make the big catches downfield. Also known as Hollywood, now in his 3rd season from Oklahoma, wants to make more catches like the one we just saw there, the routine variety.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these
Ja,
plays
Lamar Jackson darf von mir jetzt alles machen, er darf nur nicht laufen.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 38, Jackson. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wieso kriege ich keinen Spieler auf der Seite irgendwie angewählt? Ich will es in diesem Spiel auch nicht mehr verstehen. Ziemlich die größte, wenn überhaupt, also die Schwäche überhaupt an dem Game.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Ja, gut. Ist aber uninteressant. Spiel entschieden. Nochmal. Haben jetzt was gefunden, was sie wahrscheinlich besser das ganze Spiel gemacht hätten.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not
Ja, ist egal. Ich kann nochmal 3-4 Sekunden runter von der Uhr.
Offense at the line, ready to go. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them.
Jawohl, der Controller gerade nicht mehr. Auch das kommt mal im Video vor. 85% Completions, 4 Touchdowns, 340 Yards. Ich würde sagen, passt. Ja, und damit verabschiede ich mich. Und wir sind das nächste Mal wieder bei. Schaut, wie gesagt, gern, wie ich immer schon sage, gerne auf Twitch vorbei. Link findet ihr in der Videobeschreibung. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.